Why do other soapers hate us? Let's see. I think it's mostly because of the price. Like the soapers that we meet a lot of times are at the festivals that we go to, and they're selling their bars for much higher dollar amount, like $5 or whatever, and we're selling them for 75 cents. So that's a pretty big price difference. And the reason they're doing it is very logical. They're putting more expensive ingredients into it. A lot of the times they'll be like organic coconut oil, organic olive oil, and they'll do like doTERRA fragrance oils in their soap. And when you're doing that, the cost of making the bar could be as much as $4 a bar. So you have to charge at least $5 a bar to make a profit, right? So it really just depends on your ingredients prices. Our ingredients prices are really low. Palm oil, soybean oil. The soybean oil is going to be most likely a GMO because we just get it. It's literally the stuff that you would cook with. We get it from like Sam's Club. The palm oil we get in bulk from like Jedward's, and it says it's like Round Table whatever certified, but it doesn't say non-GMO or organic. So, you know, it's just not as expensive as those type products. So then what happens is we end up selling more bars of soap than them, and sometimes they don't necessarily make money because some of the festivals you set up with, you pay $100 or more for a 10 by 10 booth space. So they need to be able to make that money back, or else not only have they lost a day, but they might actually be losing money on the festival just because we're there. And a lot of customers don't care whether or not the soap is organic or if it has soybean oil in it. Some of them do care. So like in the 9 years that we have been making soap, we have made one soap maker friend. And she actually goes to one of the same festivals we do, and she still does pretty good because, you know, we're able to be like, hey, you know, there are plenty of other soapers, and you can go over to Linda. She's a Twist Tie Farms booth, and you can get those ingredients from her. You know, she has that soap that you're looking for, you know. So it's just one of those things where it's a market niche, or as I was raised with, it's a market niche. I think it depends on where you're from there. And as our friend Linda says, is that there's plenty of room in the market. And she's like, my soap is not the same as your soap. And she's like, you know, there's lots of room, and there's no need to get angry about like a lot of people do. And the thing with vending is that the more angry you are, the more people can feel that vibe coming off of you, and you sell even less. So it just kind of snowballs for the people who get angry, and they end up like really hating us. So it's a whole thing. That's going to be the primary reason why most soap makers hate us. And also, as you can see from the video going along, we don't really have a high-tech soaping technique here. We kind of do everything with really affordable buckets and really like affordable weights, and we've got like a basic like camping propane burner to melt our oils. We didn't buy like what are they, like I think they're like $3,000 oil vats, and there's like $4,000 lye keeper tanks, and then there's the $10,000 soap cutters. We actually just made our own soap cutters, so that all plays a part in how we're able to make it this cheap. And a lot of people will just go and buy the equipment so that they have the ease of production that we actually don't have. So we actually do a lot more work than if we had purchased those machines. The downside of what we do is it's more of like a subsistence business than it is a make a lot of money business. It pays the bills, but the reason why it hasn't really been able to do more than that, I think, at this point, is possibly because we maybe should be investing in those bigger machines at this point because we have such a large customer base, but we're still not positive on that one. Because we're at the point where we're selling as much soap as we can make, really. So it's like catch-22. We're like, we need to keep it cheap, but we might need to save up and get some faster ways of doing things. But you know, then on the other hand, we could just spend a whole bunch of time on it and try and figure out how to build our own system like we have been doing that's faster than the one we're currently using. So, we're not really sure, because we don't make enough to afford an employee, so we can't really do things that way. But, you know, technically we could save up and buy a machine, but still got to pay the bills. So it's one of those weird things where you just got to kind of roll with it when you're in business and figure it out as you go. I really hope that you're enjoying this video, and it would really help us out if you could like and subscribe. And if you want to know like our full story and background, head on over to happygoatcreamery.com or cheapgoatsoap.com if it's easier to remember. And there is so much information there, it's mind-boggling. Like, it would probably take me years to put it in video. Not to mention we have like over some 80 types of soap. So if you're interested in buying some soap, we can ship it to you if you're in the US anyway. So if you have any ideas on any more soap that we could make, or if you could let us know how you think we could improve our soaping techniques, just drop it in the comments below. We appreciate it very much. Thank you. Have a great day.